I work with the greatest group of teachers, like probably on the planet. So just the amount of lesson plan materials, things sharing, because we all kind of have different groups of kids that have different needs, but we're able to take our materials and adapt them accordingly. Not to mention, I work, there's one teacher that's at the same level as me. We actually met up over the summer, did some planning. We're in constant contact trying to keep our curriculum kind of going together. And that's how I was able to do it, is just collaboration, you know. And I just want to even take the time to shout out too, even while I'm back here, I have 2 paras in my room, a classroom para and a one-on-one. Without them, I'd be lost. So I think in order to make this online remote stuff work, we do it together as a team. Not all motivation has to be focused, but obviously the motivation we'll be focusing on here at STEP is goal-oriented focus. Hey Jarvis, morning my man. What motivates you? One of the things that I would always tell people is that, you know, we have adults here versus the high schools. So some of the ways I talk with these students, I would not talk to them if they were still at BHS or RHS. And I would feel like a lot of the teachers here, it's almost like we set up almost like a mentor ship, or like a big best buddies or something, because it's just different when you have adults. I'm not going to treat these kids like they're quote unquote kids.
Through this experience, do you think your kids have been more resilient than maybe you have?
It's almost like they gained independence from this. So what I mean by that is I have one of the things that we have here at STEP is your excused absence if you have work that day. So if I know that you're supposed to have a work shift and you're missing school, I put you in as an excuse. It doesn't matter if you miss, because I know where you are, right? And all the teachers, and that's how this whole program's built. Well, I had kids that would never ever give me their work schedules, and I'd have to hound them for it. Give me your works, because I'm marking them as unexcused and they're missing day, you know. I have students now who are messaging me, hey Jay, here's my work schedule for the week. Hey, things like that I'm seeing from these kids that I never saw before. So just the fact that they're remote, it's making them be a little bit more independent, if that makes sense.
What's the most important thing you think you've learned about yourself in this as a teacher, and your ability to adapt?
What I've learned about myself is that I miss the kids. And honestly, and I think any teacher can kind of talk about this, or maybe even anyone in profession. There's things with jobs where it's you question, can I do this for the next 30 years? As soon as those kids pop on and Zoom on me, and today, I'm as happy as can be. And I think that's what the thing is really, it's all about the kids, and we just have to keep trying to this is their education. So, and honestly, these are the memories they're gonna have for a lifetime. So I think we just have to keep, putting them as the focus.